It's a fucking hard thing losing someone that you love, especially someone who was so important in your life. Last week, my family lost my grandmother after 83 years. And the reason why it hit me and my family so much is because growing up Asian, our culture, we value family a lot. Everything we do is with family. Our food, our religion, when we shop, when we do business, literally everything is family orientated. And I was born and raised with my grandma. We lived in the same house for over 23 years. We shared the same room, this exact room, for over 6 years of my life when I was a boy. You know, I used to always have to massage her, um, go get her a hot water bottle, go get her hot water, everything. I was basically her little slave. And I hated it at the time. I hated it. But now when I look back at it, I wish I could just do it again. You know? I wish I could just be her little slave again. I moved away from my family 2 years ago to another country because of my environment was so toxic. I had to leave to become a better man. I knew that I'd be leaving my family behind. You know, my brother, my sister, my mom, my dad, my grandmother, all my cousins and my auntie and uncles. But you never really expect for this situation to happen, for someone to pass. And I got a phone call on the Sunday morning at 4 a.m. and I saw my sister's name and I knew it straight away. I knew what it was about because my grandma had been admitted to the hospital a couple of days before. So when I saw the phone call at 4 a.m., I knew what was happening. And they FaceTimed me, the whole family was there. Everyone was crying, but I was just in disbelief. I just couldn't believe it. Someone who was with me for so long in my life is now gone. I was showing no emotion, it's just because I couldn't believe it. I think it's because I wasn't there. The doctor had told my grandmother she had 2 to 3 weeks to live. I booked my flight 3 days for 3 days after hearing that, and she passed away one day before I was gonna fly out. I didn't even get to see her one last time before she passed. One thing I want everyone who's watching this to know is that family is the most important thing in your life. You know, when you were born, you were surrounded with your family. When you leave, the only people that are going to be there by your casket is your family. And there was a certain stage in my life where I had abandoned my family. I was never home. The relationship with my parents wasn't healthy, nor was my siblings. I was choosing my friends, my environment over them. You know, I distanced myself from my family. I thought my boys were my family. And that's the best part about family. They keep you grounded, they keep you humble, and they show unconditional love. I know a lot of men watching this are going through the same things where they're choosing their friends over their family, they're choosing partying over them. They'd rather take a girl that they've only just met out to dinner rather than your mum. They're buying people gifts, they're spending their money on bullshit other than spending it on their family. And I'll just say, don't make the same mistakes I did. Don't make the same mistakes I did when I was 21 to 23 years old. Put that money into things that actually matter, into the people who actually love you, you know? And spend all the time that you can with them. And put an effort into them. If you aren't close with your siblings or with your parents, make an effort to be. Talk to them more. Spend a little bit more time with them after work. You know, when you're finished studying, after you come home, spend more time with your partner, with your parents, with your grandmother. Take them out for dinner. Buy them flowers. Tell them how much you love them. Because when that goes, you're going to be stuck there regretting it. Because I regret leaving my family. Even though it was necessary for my growth, I still regret it. Because I missed 2 years of memories that I could have had with them, you know? And it took me a while to realize it, you know? You never really know what you love or what you need in life until it's gone. Because when the friends disappeared, when the money disappeared, when everything disappeared, the people who were there with me was my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister. You know, no matter how much success that you gain, no matter if you fail, no matter how far you fall, everyone that's going to treat you the same is your family. My mom doesn't fucking care that I make a lot of money. My mom doesn't fucking care. She respects what I do. She loves that I changed, but I'm still her son. She still makes me bust my ass, clean the house, mow the lawn, do my own washing, everything. I missed 2 years of being away from my grandmother that I could have spent with her. And I could have been there, to say goodbye one last time in real life. And that's one thing that I'm going to forever regret. Because she was my second mother. And I don't want anyone else to go through that feeling. I hope you guys just, after this video, you just go tell your parents that you fucking love them. You go spend more time with your siblings, with your cousins, and all that type of shit. If you like my content, like, follow, subscribe, follow my Instagram for more advice, because I help Asian men get to that next level in their life.